Okay, so I'm back on StreamYard here. I got a few things going. Long time no see. I just wanted to take the time and energy to basically get back on here and get this baby fired up again. It's been a long time. And I do apologize. And if you can hear me okay, be sure to let me know because the sound quality when I was running it on YouTube was not quite working out the way that it should have been. But anyway, I just wanted to throw a few things out there and say, hey, I'm super pumped. This upcoming football season that's just kind of nearing the it's just nearing really fast when you look at that, but also our track athletes, Fort Madison's track athletes, man, you guys made us so proud today. I know that there was a false start or something, and we ended up the shuttle hurdle relay, we had an issue, but man, I super proud of those four young men for going out there and just competing the way they competed today. And also, Rump, man, fifth in the state. We also had a fifth in the state high jump. I know, we have just a lot of kids that are doing great things, in that track program. So, shout out to Helling, but also shout out to Derek Doherty, the athletic enhancement program, Bailey. I tried to get in there, but since I got sick with this stroke stuff, and that's kind of put me back just a little bit. But anyway, there's a lot of great things coming up. If you look at Monday night, Central Lee's going to be coming to town to play Fort Madison. Isaac and I, or Sir Isaac Newton and I, we will be broadcasting either the softball or the baseball game, and I'm going to put that baby on. Basically, I'm going to allow people to vote and to tell us whether or not we need to go baseball or softball on Monday night. There's also another game on Friday night. We're going to be covering that as well. So we're going to be doing a couple sports things. Probably going to do a game of the week. Would be my thought, especially as we look at football and everything gearing up with that. It's going to keep us all relatively busy. Coming up. But also, June 6th. Yeah, I believe it's June 6th. Fort Madison has this downtown market. You're going to want to check that out. Yours truly, Dog Pound Radio, Sir Isaac Newton will be with me as well. We're also going to bring in Chuck's Oddities. So we're going to have some fun stuff, to basically to be able to take a look at that. I'm going to be selling my books. I've got several of them that I'm going to be bringing downtown to Fort Madison, and we're going to have little knickknacks. I've got some toys and some oddities that we're going to sell, and all that not only keeps us running here on Dog Pound Radio, but it also can pay off some of these medical bills that arise and hit us pretty hard. My teacher face, throwing in, we've got roughly 3 weeks left in this school year, and man, is it as a veteran, as someone that's been teaching a long time, not quite as long as Coach Smith, so I got to throw him out there, throw him under the bus a little bit, but so Charlie Knipe and I, we get to share a hallway for at least another 3 weeks, and then I get transferred to kind of a dark, no, it's not dark, in an area of the school that we're going to be separated, which is a little bit weird, but it is what it is. But the good news is I get to have my wife kind of cat-cornered across the hallway, and maybe I can yell, "Hey, what are you doing over there?" Occasionally, check up on her, do that sort of stuff. But as we near the end of the school year, everyone has to have cooler heads, cooler minds, and we sometimes we have to do things and jump through hoops that we don't want to do, even as an adult, but also as a student. And we have to deal with that stuff. So it's important, it's paramount that we have to kind of, dredge forward and, put our best face on and give our students our A game, even though they're probably not going to give us their A game as we kind of end the school year. Lots of different things coming up from, the Kim Reynolds and the state legislatures and stuff like that. And sometimes I think that they impede on the student learning because it takes away some of our creativity. But anyway, I won't get into the school jargon and all that political BS, tonight, but maybe in the future, right? But anyway, I long time no see. I wanted to reach out. I wanted to reach out to, the best the best listeners in the business. I'll throw that out there. The best community in the business, and to say thank you for continuing to believe in us, and also, my great I'll just say it, man, my sole sponsor of the show, Turn 2 Workshop. Stan Schmidt, man, amazing dude, got great stuff. Be sure to follow him on Facebook. And they're continuously following us, and and sponsoring us. We'll look for other sponsors as we go. But basically, you come down and get a book this summer, June. I think it's June 6th. But if it's not, I'll be sure to clear that up. But long time no see. I'm feeling good. I'm starting to get some things figured out when it comes to up in Iowa City, and that sort of stuff. My son, continue to pray for him too. He had a little bit of health issue too, which is weird, man. You wouldn't think it was in my genetics, right? I mean, come on. But again, man, parents, community members, administrators, teachers, we all have to have each other's backs. We have to show compassion and empathy, especially with our students, man, because a lot of these students, as they transition to varying levels, even if you're a junior and you're going to be a senior, you still have those things in the back of your mind where things are just a little bit different. And let's face it, man, change sucks. Change sucks. I mean, change can be good to foster your mentality and your role and all that sort of stuff. But man, I'll tell you, man, if you look at our district and how many moves you have, and then you look at our administration and how hard they're working to try to keep everybody satisfied, it'd blow your freaking mind. So we have to share empathy, and we have to have each other's backs. And especially even with these kids, man. Some of these kids, I just shake my head. Some of them, they count on the school meal. They count on the face-to-face interaction, and they lose some of that. So, I always wondered, way back when, because my family was different. Okay, we were excited to get back to school and to share what we did on our vacations and that sort of stuff. Well, not everyone has that luxury. And again, this change, when you disrupt your pattern and your environment, it can shift, man. And sometimes it can shift in the negative. And again, that's why I wanted to throw out that empathy and to have each other's backs. You know what I'm saying? Because far too often, in even the business world, there's so many people that are just in it for themselves, or they have this thing called the WIFM, what's in it for me, when we all have to share and foster that together. But anyway, that's all I've got for tonight. But stay tuned, man. We're Isaac and I are gonna blow this pop stand up, and we're gonna start bringing again some quality information and maybe even some announcements and things like that next week. I believe it's next Thursday night, the Roxy's, baby. I'm excited to see all of our student athletes and students and all the extracurricular activities and our staff and all that sort of stuff involved in the Roxy's come out and take a look, man. Shirt and tie event. Can you imagine this dude in a shirt and tie? Well, you'll see me that way next Thursday night. Anyway, tomorrow night, good luck to our girls soccer team as they get into the first round. They're going to go against Keokuk. And shout out to my tennis girls, man. What a wonderful season it was for my first go at it over here, and we're going to continue to foster that learning environment and taking it to that next level. And that's important. As I tell my student athletes, as coaches, we only owe you two things, and basically, they are: number one is to love you like our own, and number two is offer that ability to compete. And all our coaches are doing it, man. Shout out Jeff Lamb, activities director. Shout out Jeff's secretary, Don Kern. Anyway, follow us at CCA Culture on X, formerly Twitter. Follow our Facebook page. Double check Chuck's Oddities. I'm going to be kind of putting in some of these weird things that I'm going to be selling at this event in June. And definitely, follow Turn 2 Workshop. Stan Schmidt. Check it out. We're out.